My name is Monsef. My passion is helping people get their life together, and today I'm going to talk to you about relationships between men and women. So, heterosexual relationships. That's my experience, that's my field of expertise, and I will be sharing my personal experience with you, as well as things that I came to realize after long research and observation. I've been helping a lot of men specifically get their life together, and a very important aspect of a man in this life, when I say man, I say a male human being who identifies as a man and who has a heterosexual orientation. I have all the respect to gay people and to lesbians and all the LGBTQ, you name it, but I talk about men because I'm talking from my own experience and my own perspective. So I'm sorry for gay people out there and people who don't feel covered in this video. One very important aspect, as I said, in the man's life is his relationship with women. A lot of women fail to understand what it is that men like, and most men fail to understand what it is that women want. And unfortunately, because of the conditioning that happens to us from a very early age, since the childhood, is that we watch movies and we watch cartoons and we hear stories about the prince who falls in love with a peasant, the daughter of a peasant, and takes her, and they live together happily for the rest of their life. Unfortunately, this conditioning makes the little girls out there feel like they want to be princesses. They are waiting to meet the Prince Charming, and for the men, they have the impression that a woman will just love you without any conditions or any preset requirements, which is completely wrong. And then when you come across the truth of life, the harsh truth, you realize that this is completely different and that you have been betrayed, and you are in a trap right now because you have been brought up believing in let's say bullshit. I call it bullshit because that's literally what it is. Unfortunately, right now in the world, there is no such a thing of teaching children about what women want in men or what men want in women, and that is why I decided to make this video, and that is why I am a personal life coach, and I help my students get over this crisis when they realize that they know nothing about what their counterpart wants or what their partner wants from them. I myself grew up believing that if I love a person sincerely, what I will get back is honest love and the same thing. And that is absolutely wrong. First of all, I learned it the hard way. Love is not a good thing for men. And when I say this, women call me exactly toxic, misogynistic, you name it, you hate women and all that. Unfortunately, I will say this straight to men out there: men do not listen to women's advice about relationship and about what women want from men, because I will tell you something that I learned, very important discovery. Women do not know what they want, and if they know what they want, they hardly ever say it. A lot of women would agree with me, but most women will disagree. Unfortunately, this is the truth. You gotta live with it. You must accept. The day you accept that you have been trapped, the day you accept that you have been taught absolutely wrong thing about what women want from men and what men want from women, your life will become so much better, but you need to accept it. I was brought up in a pretty conservative country, but I am not conservative as a person. Most of you know that I'm from Morocco originally, and I hate to repeat it all the time, I am not Muslim. So I have to state this clearly all the time, because This keeps coming, but you're Muslim, but you're Muslim, but you don't eat pork, but you're Muslim. This comes all the time in my life, and I really hate saying it, but I live with it because I know that most of people on this planet are stupid and they make assumptions and they live by stereotypes. Like most of human beings on this planet, 99.99 of people on this planet, they believe in crap and bullshit. And here is where people start to feel that I am toxic, I don't say nice things, of course, because this life is full of not nice things. And if you want to get your life together to live a better life, you gotta accept the fact that most of what we believe, most of what we learn in the school, in the society, from our parents is bullshit. And the way is to start listening to reason. Luckily, today we have the internet, a luxurious thing that our parents did not have, and we are able to access information and to listen to different opinions and to build up our own opinion. So I'm not telling you that I'm speaking the absolute truth. Listen to what I say, project it onto the real life, and draw your conclusions for yourself. So what I'm saying is, we learned that women will love you for what you are. That is wrong. We learned that you must love if you want to be loved. That is absolutely wrong. So the day I accepted the fact that a man will not be loved unconditionally, a man is always loved within, the organization or the institution of traditional marriage between a man and a woman. A man is loved for what the man provides. What does the man provide? I had a really difficult time accepting this because I grew up in Morocco, yes, but I had a very modern raising, and I was raised in a family that always said there is no difference between a man and a woman. Men and women are equal, and there is no difference. My sister and I were all the time treated equally by my parents. So I really bought into this Western civilization, modern Western civilization narrative of, there is no difference between men and women and all that. I even sometimes went to realize, to think that men and women are physically equal, which is wrong, completely wrong. Men and women are physically not equal. Women have their menstruals and they have a huge hormonal, let's call it, difference. Because what I would really love to call it, a problem. Because of these hormones, women are not really able to control themselves, and they make a lot of mistakes because of these hormones. And they can even get away with being rude, disrespectful, making horrible mistakes, and they can get away with that, while men are held accountable for every single thing they do without any sort of pity or empathy from the prosecutors. So that is something very important, and you will be able to realize this once you open your eye and you start analyzing what's going on. Imagine a man anywhere in the world punching a woman, and a woman punching a man. You know it there. Just don't try to tell lies, but if a man punches a woman, the man is bad automatically. I'm not talking about exceptions, but this is what the world would say. A man is wrong when he is punching a woman. So the way the man is treated is the worst. We all the time hear things like the war in Ukraine, for example. Oh, they are killing women and children. Oh my God, that is a crime. But nobody says, oh, they are killing men. Oh, poor men. You know what's happening to men in Ukraine right now? Men are not even able to go out to the street because they are literally getting kidnapped for the conscriptions. They are being kidnapped by these army people. Conscriptions means taking them to the army because they are obliged to defend their country. What if they don't want to defend their country? Where is feminism? Nobody is talking about that. They're like, oh, okay, President Zelensky thinks, maybe this is okay for him. That is completely wrong. And that is too unfair for the Ukrainian men who do not want to fight, and they have the right to choose whether they want to fight for a country who gave them, for example, nothing. If they want to defend the country, that's good. If they don't want to do it, they have the right to choose whether they want to do it or not. The problem is, who is causing all this conflict? This conflict is external. It's the US and the EU who are sending arms and waging war against Russia. And what they want Ukrainian men to go to the trenches and die for them. And they are literally kidnapping men on the streets. Men, only men are being kidnapped on the street. And you tell me that men and women are equal? That is bullshit. So once you realize that the world will treat you like garbage just for the fact that you were born with a penis between your legs inside of a vajayjay, as they call it. Yeah, I'm being rude, but this is the truth. You will get your life together, and you will not accept the fact that a woman will be treated the same way you are treated, because that's not the way it should be done. And in heterosexual relationships, there is a lot of bad stuff being said by the West, which is like a woman is independent, a woman does not really like a man for money and all that. No, I'll tell you the truth, okay? There are exceptions to rules, but the rule is women love comfort. Women love resources. Money means comfort, money means resources. So, mathematically, women love money. Once you make peace with this statement, your life will get better. If you want to believe that women will love you just unconditionally for what you are, then you are wrong. I'm so sorry, man. That is the truth. This does not mean that a woman is not capable of loving you if you are broke right now. A woman will still love you if you are potentially successful. Successful, aka rich. AKA means also known as rich. So women love rich men. On the other hand, men love beautiful women. So a lot of you out there will say, well, this is not fair because a man could be born rich into a rich family and then women will love him. Well, yeah. Who said that life is fair? Life is completely unfair. But you men out there have one very good option. If you decide to take the hard way, if you decide to wake up and take things into your hands and get your life together, you can simply make your way up to becoming rich. And then women will love you. So you have the solution. On the other hand, what is unfair amongst women is if a woman is born ugly. If a woman if a woman genetically is not beautiful. So a woman is loved for what she's born like. Because what you brokey men out there don't want to look at is that ugly women get no attention and they live in the shade. Because broke men get the same treatment. So ugly women could simply go get surgery, gym and makeup and all that and compensate the lack that they were born with. And men could work out, could build a strong network and become a successful person. That is the way. It is as simple as that, but most women and men really fail to accept it. And you hardly ever find a woman who will tell you the truth. Your mother will not tell you what makes her horny. It's impossible. You know why? I will explain to you why women mostly are unable to say the truth, because historically we have what is called shaming, slut shaming. Because if a woman decides to tell you the truth, oh look, I want a man to be rich. My man must be rich and I will love him. You know what that will be called? It will be called a slut, prostitute. She will be called names, but that is the truth of women. A lot of women out there will be insulting me in the comments and saying, oh no, that is not true and all that crap. Maybe these are exceptional women, but most probably they are lying, and that is the truth. I will stop right here. Please tell me if you expected this turn of events, if you expected me to talk this way or not. Did I meet your expectations? And leave me your opinions. Give it thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't like it, and see you at the next video. Take care.